Hi there, I'm Alexandria, and today we will be discussing hybrid animals. Some of you may be wondering what is a hybrid. According to dictionary.com, a hybrid is the offspring of two animals or plants of different breeds, varieties, species, or genera. Today's discussion is important because as scientists further explore the realm of genetics, these organisms are becoming more and more popular. There are two different types of hybridization. They are intraspecific hybridization and interspecific hybridization. Intraspecific hybridization is when two subspecies within a species mate to produce an offspring. For example, if the American crocodile and Cuban crocodile mate to form crocodile hybrid offspring. Interspecific hybridization is when two organisms from different species mate to produce an offspring. A good example of this is the liger, the offspring of a tiger and a lion. Some of the more familiar hybrid species include strawberries, mules, coffee, and of course Napoleon Dynamite's favorite, the liger. Some additional hybrids include the zedonk, which is the offspring of a donkey and a zebra, the geep, the offspring of sheep and goats, the beefalo, a combination of a buffalo and a cow, and the whalfin, the offspring of a whale and a dolphin. Hybridization is a technique that allows an individual to pass along its genetic material. It has the potential to prolong a species, the reproduction of two subspecies groups in which new genes might be created and give the offspring a better chance of survival. Humans have been producing hybridized species for years in order to create organisms with more favorable traits, such as higher reproductive rates and better taste. Because plants seem to have a greater hybrid success rate, horticulturalists have been able to create many new hybrid plant types, such as the orangelo, a cross between a grapefruit and an orange, and pine berries, the cross between raspberries and blackberries. Why are hybrids more popular? Hybrid organisms are somewhat of a rarity, largely because they themselves cannot reproduce. They lack this ability due to the fact that they inherit different numbers of chromosomes from each parent, and typically those chromosomes vary in shape. Because of this mismatch, the hybrid is not able to produce viable eggs and sperm, thus not being able to create offspring of its own. Lack of cohabitation is another factor that reduces the number of animal hybrids. Organisms prefer to mate with their own species, and because of this, not as many animal hybrids exist. Here are today's takeaways from our lesson on hybridization. There are two types of hybridization, intraspecific and interspecific. Hybridization gives species a chance to create a new subspecies. Humans have been breeding hybrids for years in order to obtain a more desirable organism, and that hybrids aren't always attainable due to factors such as genetics, mating preference, and geographical location. Thank you for joining me, and I hope that you learned something new today.